Welcome back to the Roundtable. I'm Vox, and OKKO Let's Be Heroes has unfortunately come to an end. However, it didn't go on a whimper. It went out on the highest note possible with their planned series finale. The ending we got is exactly what Ian Jones-Cordy was planning to do when the show came to a natural end. So in case you missed or need a refresher on the final 2 episodes of the series, let's fight to the end, and thank you for watching the show. This video will give you just that. Of course, because of that, spoilers, we're literally about to go into the ending of OKKO, so you've been warned. Click off now. Alright, so picking up from the end of Dendy's video channel, TKO overtaking KO and joining forces with his father, Shadowy Venomous. Shadowy Figure and Professor Venomous' personalities merge together, and the Boxbots join the Plaza's good fight against evil. Shadowy Venomous launches his true plan, sending TKO to attack the Power Card Factory, thus resetting everyone's Power Card levels to 0. Shadowy Venomous knows that in result, the Plaza would hold its first ever tournament, as a quick and easy way to rack up everyone's power levels back to a new number, which kinda has this message of power levels don't matter, which I get it. You don't need to be level 100 to be a great hero. Just like KO, you can be a great hero at level 0.1. Regardless, the Box casually explained Shadowy Venomous' plan, assumably they overheard it while he was still living in their factory. So Rad and Enid sign up for the tournament and set their sights on TKO, hoping to save the day. If not, TKO will win, Shadowy Venomous will get the wish, and the universe will be destroyed. Prior to the tournament, Gar, Carol, Rad, and Enid run into TKO and Shadowy Venomous. TKO reaffirming that KO is gone. He's repressed within TKO's memories, although he's desperately trying to find a way out. TKO is the one in complete control with no intent on changing. The tournament commences, and set to the full version of the show's main theme song, Let's Watch the Show, Rad and Enid progress with flying colors. But when they finally arrive to the final round, having to face TKO on their own, they quickly find themselves on the ropes until they're pulled aside by Fink, who supplies them with collars and glorbs so they can tap into their own turbo forms, Trad and Teenid. Side note, Teenid looks identical to Enid's pilot design. I thought that was a really great touch. They put TKO on the ropes, but ultimately, it's not enough. Shadowy Venomous finally unleashes the Glorb Tree, no longer planning to harvest it for his own power, but TKO's. TKO not only crushing Rad and Enid with his power, but he goes on a rampage, beginning to take away everyone else's power, including that of Shadowy Venomous, who KO completely knocks out after realizing he was being manipulated, causing regular old Venomous to resurface. Rad, Enid, Dendy, Gar, and Carol all attempt to appease the TKO, trying to use love and affection, but it's no use. The resolve doesn't come from anyone but KO himself, who, after digging up and playing a repressed memory of Carol singing to KO as a child, manages to finally get through TKO, realizing there shouldn't be a TKO, just KO. He can't treat his negative emotions as someone else entirely. KO just has to be himself, the good and the bad. And with this resolve, KO merges into one personality once more, his hair being a bit more messy and having one sole sharp tooth sticking out. The president of the universe declares KO the winner of the tournament and grants him one wish. KO's wish? Everyone living their best life. And so they do. The Boxmore family, Fink, Venomous, everyone in the Plaza, they all get their own happy endings. This takes us into Thank You for Watching the Show, where things get meta and depressing real fast. KO realizes that reality itself is moving forward, that he's missing out on the slow moments of his life, only jumping forward to key moments, mission after mission, battle after battle, soon crossover after crossover. Then next thing he knows, Enid is going off to witch school, having her own resolve that embracing her witch side won't make her any less of a ninja, and Rad goes off to lead the Planet X Space Force. These characters are moving on with their lives, and KO realizes there's no villain behind time jumping forward, things going by faster and faster. That's just life and growing up, and that's true. When I was a kid, school years, summers, breaks, they would all last forever. Now, as an adult, every day, every week, every month, almost every year just flies by. And thus the show begins to fly by, jumping forward to time as KO and his friends age up and we see where everyone else ends up. Which also just feels like an elaborate jab at Cartoon Network. Like, oh, we had so many episode ideas, so let's just fit as many stuff as we can as possible into like 5-6 minutes of an episode. Maybe even more, but this episode episode just flew by, so I really can't tell where the first 5 or so minutes of the episode begins and the other 6 end. Ultimately, everyone ends up in a pretty great place. Gar and Carol get married, Nick and Joff get married, Potato and Colwart get married, Boxman and Venomous reconcile, and during the montage, at one point you can spot a wedding ring on Boxman, and in a separate shot, a wedding ring on Venomous. Dandy becomes the head of the PAL factory, all of the Box get their own individual happy endings, and ultimately we jump forward in time so much that KO is a full-blown adult. Not just a full-blown adult, a full-blown level 100 hero. Now having a nose that's identical to his palette design, still protecting the plaza from new robots at Boxmore, with his own employees underneath him that have features that are pretty identical to Rad and Enid. Now I plan on making an entire separate video for everyone's endgame, especially the endgame couples of the series, but not only do we have confirmation that these aren't Rad and Enid's children, at least not necessarily, but I have my own ideas for why these characters end up this way. Regardless, both Let's Fight to the End and Thank You for Watching the Show provide 2 perfect endings for the series. Like yeah, while Thank You for Watching the Show is the actual end, Let's Fight to the End concludes with KO and Daryl finally colliding exactly as KO envisioned it in the first episode. That's a perfect bookend, but the end of Thank You for Watching the Show is also another bookend. It's like when you finish a video game, but then you find out there's another ending and you're like, wait, what? One more mission? Sign me up. Honestly, while I do wish the Point storyline ended up being more interwoven into the overarching story, especially because pretty much every member of Point felt responsible for Laser Blast's demise only for him to be alive as Venomous, I really feel like that deserved better payoff, but it being open-ended will lead to another theory that I have that I want to explore at a later time. Just because OKKO is done doesn't mean content is done. Beyond breaking down the last 2 episodes, there's a lot more to do. But as always, these are just my thoughts and I want to hear yours. What do you think? How do you feel about OKKO's ending? Love it? Hate it? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet your thoughts at Roundtable Vids. And for more of my own thoughts, you can find me at OshKvox. We're also on Instagram. Help the Roundtable grow by either becoming a member of this channel or supporting us over at Patreon. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please throw a like and subscribe to the Roundtable for more great cartoon content. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. OshKvox signing out.